Hi there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. This episode is about morning thoughts. Just wishing everybody Happy New Year and just normal talk, fragrance related talk, non fragrance related talk, live talk. So, this is not a review. First of all, if you are not looking for a review, perhaps you can skip the video, okay? But if you like listening to live talk, some part of my life, and then, we're going into the new year 2022, let's look back at 2021 in terms of fragrance release year. Recently the awards happened, so I'll talk bit of fragrances, bit of people, and my scent of the morning first of all is New Year's first fragrance is Low Medial's Port. Just reviewed, full review on this one just now. I'll upload it side by side. You can check it out. Fantastic fragrance. I heard this line is being discontinued, so I kind of put a rush and bought this one. So that's fantastic. Beautiful, creative, high class blue fragrance outside. So that's that. And I had my morning tea. This is fantastic. I love tea in the morning. Wakes you up nicely. So first of all, as I was telling you, let's go one by one. It's a new year. Winter is still going on. Not really that cold in Bangladesh, but you still get like 20s, so nice little breeze going on. I don't know about your region. Maybe your winters are more fierce. You get like zero, below zero, or it's snowing there, or maybe your summer started already. So wherever you are watching from, wishing you a happy new year. I hope you do better things happen to you in your life. And last year for me was a very difficult year. To be honest, I worked very hard. And let me tell you a little bit of me. So I share with you. You can relate perhaps. So let's say if you are in the fragrance game, if you are a fragrance reviewer, you can relate better. If you haven't been a reviewer, if you haven't been in this line, you would not perhaps understand that much. But it was a difficult year for me in terms of work. My work was always fragrance related. I never got into the perfume business quite, but I took this as my line of work since 2015. What I mean by 2016, 15 or 14, I started collecting perfumes. 16, I started reviewing, and my YouTube channel was never monetized until just November. Okay, I tried before and I didn't make any money, even though I have huge views. Okay, by grace of God and thanks to all of you, and thanks to all my 3000 videos, odd videos, I got a lot of views, but I never really made money out of it. So for me, my work was like multi-dimensional. It's about fragrances. I do samples. I have Decant page which was running and then supporting my channel, getting new fragrances, selling splits and stuff. So I worked hard, and then I've been working since 2016. I got here in Bangladesh from Malaysia. So the whole work, it's always hectic, but this year was really taking a toll on everybody. Like literally, like businesses was not good. Oh man, what's that? Okay, so businesses were not good, and sales numbers dropped everywhere absolutely. Even though our restriction of corona, like movement, they were lifted off, so numbers are a little bit down. But the Omicron variants going high in Bangladesh, but which took a toll is that like people actually got like many people lost jobs, many people lost their business or ran losses due to less, like say flow, cash inflow. So people basically had to adjust their lives and found out alternative living, or spend less, so they couldn't be as open-handed, in terms of spending. So people had to worry about year end. So basically the year end towards last 3 months or so, I struggled like crazy. I was very frustrated. Business was not going good. I couldn't buy the fragrances quite that I liked. But recent times, God, thanks to God, I got my monetization, and like we say, Alhamdulillah, thank God for little bit financial help. So basically not little bit, really help. And now that I am now can consider myself a full-time YouTuber, because I'm going to be working on YouTube and doing this review. So thanks to everybody who wished me Happy New Year and always comment on my channel. Yesterday I picked up one comment I want to respond to, really, is this comment. I want to read out because you guys are important. It's Karen Tracy. She commented on my New Year's fragrance list that Happy New Year from Los Angeles. Love your voice and fragrance pronunciation, as well as your views on life. I think you are what is referred to as an old soul, which is a major compliment. Wishing you all the very best for 2022. And I just Many people like that comment, and there are many other comments, I'll discuss. But thanks, Karen, for your beautiful comment, and I do take that as a compliment. I just realized one thing, that life has two sides, negative and positive, and it's a learning curve. Every year I learn a little bit more from my mistakes. I get worse in many ways, and I try to get better in some. And my English used to be better when I was in Malaysia. I used to communicate with people in English mostly. Like, I would speak my native language less at my home and friends only, but my English was better because I used to have many international friends there. But I try with my limited resources. But the biggest toll it took on my channel was leaving Malaysia. Was here I cannot go out that much. It's people everywhere, and traffic jam, not that many great places you can do reviews peacefully. You'll always hear noise. But comments like that, like that, I do take as a compliment. I know what it means. I understand this is exactly how I feel. I'm an old soul because I am born in 80s, so I have a little bit of best of both worlds. I have seen our country 10 years after independence, so we were struggling economy at that time, politically, and now we're also having some struggle going on in Bangladesh. But Bangladesh is basically moving forward, really modern, and then we have a lot of technology. Internet speed got better, as long as like a lot of things getting better alongside many other things getting worse as well. For example, we are losing playgrounds in Bangladesh. Like, everywhere there's buildings, people are building buildings, there's hardly any greenery, so usually it's not very cool or breezy. We crave for fresh air. But coming back to that comment, I really thank you so much for your wonderful comment. Happy New Year to you. And I feel the thing is, when you read the comments from people that your work is being appreciated or meaningful, that is the biggest achievement. I was talking about monetization. They make me happy. When you receive money, it makes you happy. When you're getting success, you can live a little bit better. I'll come to that in a while. But the thing that makes me most happy, this goes without any politics or diplomatic talk. When you get real love of people, and real people tell you that your work is meaningful to them, or they appreciate what you do, this is everything you need. This is called blessing of people. When people love you without you asking for it, this is everything. Okay, thank you so much for your love, guys. This is what makes me the most happy in 2022, apart from the fact that my family is still okay. I'm still here in this new year, one more year hopefully. A lot of things to be thankful for, but we do have our shortcomings. I got really frustrated last month when my payment didn't arrive, and I had to really wait for a long time to get the monetization. In Bangladesh it's difficult. So finally those sorted out, and I can see how God works. So I feel ashamed that sometimes I lost hope. So that's that. But I am doing okay. I'm much better than before, and I can relax. I don't have to worry so much like before. I can concentrate on my reviewing work, and I'll try my best to invest always my time and money on fragrances so I can give you content. So looking back at the year 2021, a lot of fragrances got released. I bought many fragrances, but one thing I noticed, I don't know if you agree with me, most fragrances were flankers. There were hardly any original releases. If they release something original, they are not really focused that much. I wanted to get Yop Homme EDP or Perfume, the new one, fragrance like that, underrated houses. But fragrances like Phantom came out, then Stronger With You absolutely came out. Many fragrances, mostly flankers, came out, right? Eros, Perfume. But what excites me is that original release. If they release something original like Fahrenheit today, or something new from Dior, new from Chanel, didn't happen. Tom Ford did release some nice things, like I think one fragrance got the best award is that was that fragrance Dior Sauvage Elixir. I do not quite agree with it. Many people would not like that, but I felt 60 ml is too overpriced for what they did, and people gave it credit for too much, for what it was. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So it was a good year for fragrances, but I mostly bought fragrances from previous years, older fragrances, discontinued ones, or lesser known ones. It was a good year for collection. I bought many fragrances. So thank God for that blessing. And in that way, I would say no complaints. Whatever you get in life is always something to look forward to. So I look at it this way, and I would suggest you do also. What you got, you should be always happy for it. What you didn't get is perhaps was not in your, we call it rizik, so it was not in your luck. So you cannot have everything in life. Always look at what others have and how you're doing compared to that. What lesser fortunes have, fortunate people have, what you have in contrast. So you should always be thankful for what you have, what others don't. This is how I look at life. That's one thing. And coming to a little bit of scenario, like we have many reviewers now, many people interested, they got into the game, and many people are reviewing now, new one, old one. I have seen some reviewers grow from 0 to now 100,000 subscribers. So I see, let me put a little bit light, because I watch reviewers and I join live sessions. I never were part of any live videos, by the way, but perhaps I'll do this year. But I noticed there are few kind of reviewers. One kind of reviewers are designerish. They always review designers, which is like guys like me. There are reviewers who only do niche. Their love is for niche. Some reviewers are all about cheaper fragrances, budget fragrances. They suggest to their viewers, which gets the most views, because most people in the world are in the middle or lower income zone. Not everybody is rich. Richer people are in the you can say minority, but most people buy fragrance which is like $20-30, which they can afford, and they like clones, so those get more views. In my channel, if I do a review on a Rasasi fragrance, I get a lot more view than top 10 list. Rasasi Hawas, lot of views. Shura, lot of views. Clone of Aventus, lot of views. But there are certain reviewers who are focusing more on entertainment value, or they're looking to get views, okay, trying to get a little bit viral. They're always doing top 10. I also do top 10s, top 15s, but they only do list top 10 fragrance to get this, or how did you get your girlfriend, or so these are good for certain class. And there was a debate recent times. Let me go very specific. I was watching Joey Cannoli Mafia. He always has live podcasts or live sessions with Joe Anthony and many other reviewers. So Joe Anthony, OG reviewer, Joey OG. So recently they invited Dan Norton, who is from like Great Britain, UK, one of the reviewers from England, and he's one of the greatest reviewers. I always say he's one of my top favorites. He recently also started his own line of fragrances. So I think Joey basically invited him to be part of their live podcast. And then there was some debate going on, what kind of reviewers nowadays. So Joey absolutely hates the fact that people who are doing gimmicky lists, dumb lists, and they are becoming considered as the top best reviewers, and they are now losing views due to their cheap work, little bit, he said. And there was a debate. So Dan basically said, reviewers like Michela or Jeremy, these are the people who are being successful to him. This is more on what's needed. And Joey said the guys like them who are doing live and doing for a number of years, 10 years plus, the OG reviewers are the most important. So there's like a struggle of power. So I was commenting every now and then. I like watching, and I'm not really a good person to be in live, I feel a bit shy. But my 2 cents are, for reviewers, if you are up for it, like after the whole line for making money, you are not wrong. If you are here to make contents, to make people happy, okay. I remember one of the contestants in America Got Talent or Britain Got Talent, say one singer came, so judges asked him or her, why do you sing? And then he, are you doing it for money, fame? He says, no, I just like to make people happy. And that was right from the soul. That contestant sang so beautifully, like pure angel. So I really feel the love of fragrance is the most important thing. If you don't have love for fragrances and these are just commercial products, you show 3 minutes, 50 fragrances, there's hardly any soul in there. But if that sells, good. You're making money, I'm happy for you. I'm not going to hate on you because you're getting rich, I'm not. No, because different people have different style. So there's one point I will tell you, which is true. This is my view. Why do top 10 lists get most views? One reason, perhaps you can see many fragrances in one video and you like the grading, like 15 to 1 all the way, like ranking. You like those. It's like a game to you. It's entertaining. But there are certain people who want to see in-depth reviews, want to learn Many people don't want to learn. So this 20 to 30 years old, this age group, these are the most people who watch your videos. Remember that when you do videos and you're doing monetization, these are people who watch your videos. So as a fragrance reviewer, you have to know your content, which is more popular. So you have to balance it out, some individual reviews, some list, and then have a nice little balance, but try to explore more fragrance. If you don't do any fragrance reviews and you have a channel and you call yourself fragrance reviewer, that is not done, right? So one side, you have to put the hard work, solid work, regular work. You cannot be irregular in YouTube, like 1 month, 2 videos. Your channel is going to be lost. Trust me. You will not get views. You will not make money. You'll also not be very popular. People will unsubscribe from you, or YouTube algorithm won't push your videos. So to get successful, here's my thing. Very simple, last point. What is success? For me, creating content. If you die, which we all will one day, only our work will remain. If you did not leave enough fragrance reviews, I feel it's a waste of your opportunity and time. You have so much potential. You can get a sample, small samples. I have oh man, I have bag full of samples down there. I cannot take them out because they're in one box. But I even buy samples to do reviews, and I'm very proud of this. That my love of fragrance takes me kilometers. To get a 0.5 ml samples, I drive 1 hour away, and I pay money. The reason being, I can create a content. If someone offer me a perfume, or I sometimes forceful, like give me that perfume on a review, do that. That is heart and soul. After that, put priority to how to make your fragrance content interesting, entertaining, if you have good editing skills, which I don't have. So in the end, if you're in this line and you consider this your full-time job, put some real insight, and then do not waste your time, because your time is more precious than money, right? So a lot of motivation for early morning, New Year. But I would like to say 2001 was a mixed bag of emotions. We lost a lot of loved ones. It was so, I would say, struggling year. Hopefully 2022 will be a better year, and hopefully we will do better in terms of mental health, very important, physically, and also financially. I hope you guys all do well, and I really pray for you that it's a better year for you and you feel better, okay? And if you feel depressed or something, that is, you have to find out, because no one will help you. You have to find out where your source of sadness coming from it, and you have to know how to pull yourself up. You have to be very strong, okay? Have a nice day, have a nice new year with your friends and family. Have nice outing, have a nice party, going out, whatever you do, enjoy your time and be happy, okay? I pray for all of you, and thanks very much for all your love and all the comments, all your suggestion of list top 10s. I remember, I'll do in time. Keep me in your prayers so I can deliver more reviews for you. I love you all. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.